Hi, it's Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire with Be Happy Cards and Crafts. I have a lot to talk to you about today, so let's get started. First of all, tomorrow is the last day to order from this small book celebration. It's sad that September's already ending. I just said I was surprised it was beginning. So it's surprising that it's October on Friday. So if you want to place an order and get a free product from the celebration catalog, you have today or tomorrow to do it. It needs to be a $50 order and you get a free item. And there's some beautiful things in the catalog. There's paper and stamps and dies and a lot of beautiful things, so you won't want to miss out. And the second thing I want to tell you about is my team. My business partners, Sarah and Megan, and I are holding on November 7th from 10 to 4 a Stamp-A-Stack of Christmas cards, where you get to make 12 unique Christmas cards for $25, and lunch is included, which is several different types of soups, salad, bread, and dessert. Dessert's always good. Megan's a very good chef. She's a librarian, but she cooks very good. We'll have door prizes, and it's limited to 12 people. So if you're interested, the payment is due by October 30th. And if you're interested, just send me a notice in the a private message, and I'll send you out one of these flyers so that you can send in your payment. So I'll talk about that at the end as well. And I wanted to show you one of the cards that we will be making. My glasses keep sliding. Is this beautiful angel card, originally designed. This is the original, designed by my friend Ruth Tinkham. And I changed the colors to Mary Malone for Christmas and changed the bow color. And the card we make today is also going to be one of the Christmas Stamp-A-Stack cards. So you'll get to see two cards. So I'll show you those again later for people that tune in late. I don't want to put them too far out of my reach. Today we're going to be working on the Peaceful Place Suite. This is from the mini fall winter catalog. This catalog does not go out tomorrow. It stays in until December 30th or 31st. So you don't have to worry about, you can still order from this one up until at the end of December. And I wanted to show you some of the projects that they made on here. Is a scrapbook page. They made a cover for a box, cards, of course, and a topper for a bag of cookies. So there's a lot you can do with paper crafts. And today we're going to make a card because that's what I make most of the time. I will probably bring in some scrapbooking pages pretty soon, because now I'm a Creative Memories advisor as well as a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So I have two things going on in my life for paper crafts, but I love them both, so I couldn't resist. So I want to show you the paper in the Peaceful Cabin, or I think it's Peaceful Place it's called, is gorgeous. This just has some of my prep cards that I'm getting ready for Stamp-A-Stack. I want to show you, there's one piece that I'll be using today that looks like you can only get 4 cards out of it, because it looks like you can only cut it into a 4x6, to 4 6x6 cards, when you'd prefer to get 6 4-inch cards. You cut across. So that is what I did. And you will see there, actually, here's one of them. Here's another with the tree. And then you get one with just little trees. So they're 3 unique designs. If I can put them on this side. But every card is unique, so I haven't decided which one I'm going to use today. I'm going to cut out my trees that in the stamp set, and that'll determine which one I use. So let me put this paper back. I don't want to ruin it because I need it for November. Put that over there. My cat keeps coming up and sitting in her chair here and tries to, if I'm ignoring her, she tries to get on the table. So I also want to show you, because I live with a librarian, this is what my stamps look like on the shelves. They're color-coded. This is the newest color, is red, so I know that all the red ones are in right now. And then this one comes with dies, so I usually put the dies, that it has dies here. If they have a punch, I usually put a circle, a yellow circle, and the punch is as somewhere else. But I keep my dies on a magnetic plate right inside. My cat's hair is in my throat. I usually keep my dies right inside my stamp case on a magnetic sheet with my stamp set, and I keep the flat surface against my stamps and the die cuts. It's facing out. I don't know. Today's just going to be one of those days. So I'm going to take the dies out that we're going to use. We're going to use the outline of the cabin. And the outline of the trees. And I do need a drink of water just to clear my throat. Sorry. I was just petting her, so her hair's everywhere. This is what the Peaceful Cabin looks like. It's a beautiful stamp set. This is a little fox. So today we're going to use the cabin, the fence, the fox, and the trees. So I'm not going to be able to see anybody once I turn you down, but I do go back and she just jumped up. That was what jumped on the table. So she's shaking my camera. Come on, Mia. Stand on the chair. Yep. She talks a lot. She talks back. I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to turn you down, and I won't be able to see who's on until after, but I do go back and comment on everybody's comments that has been on. So Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy my presentation. Let me turn you down. And hopefully the cat will stay in her spot. Okay, I'm going to move the camera a little bit closer. I think that's good. So I have my cardstock all cut already. And I don't have, I'm looking for my measuring thing. These are cut. For the trees, I cut it 3.5 by 4. And for the cabin, I cut it at 3. I'm going to be using evergreen, evening evergreen. For the trees. I have them already ready on their stamp. And I may be off camera a little bit here. I'll show you, I'm pressing towards the top. I'll be able to pull that off. Now I'll close my ink so I don't get it all over me. Mia, you're a good girl. Nope, now you're a bad girl. She just jumped up on the table. Someone's mowing their lawn outside, so she doesn't like the noise. So there's my evening evergreen trees. Hopefully you can see it. They're very pretty. And then in the cabin, I'm going to just do them in the black. Do that, not them, in the black. But it's getting better. Seems like I might need to be re-inking this one, unless it's an old one I picked. It's not inking the cabin very well. It's a large stamp, but still. The black has been working really well. But we have been making a lot of cards, so that's kind of the I don't think I can get a good, I think that's how it's supposed to go. It's a distinctive stamp, so it has light and dark tones already. So this one, I'm going to stamp my cabin right about, let me bring it back. Came out in the thing. I'm going to stamp my cabin right about a little off to the left. It's almost centered, but a little off. My hands aren't very good. I have arthritis in them, so I have to press harder than most people. So there, the cabin's beautiful. And that's why I thought it wasn't inking up right. I have not made a sample card yet, so that's why, to me, it feels like it wasn't stamping hard enough. I've not made the cabin, so this is the first for me and for you. Now I'm going to take my little embossing buddy. I think that'll fit, yep. And I'm going to line up my trees. If I push this further down, it'll have the whole die on the, I don't know if you can see that because I have the embossing machine here in the screen too. But it cuts actually more than I need because I only need a 4-inch piece. But if you were making it the long way horizontal, probably should use a piece of washi tape. Mia, get down. You might see Mia in the screen in a minute. She's right at the edge. Usually she's sleeping, so I don't know what her problem is. I'm just using the washi tape because it'll hold the die in the place, so it'll cut where I want it to cut, hopefully. Mia's distracting me, so. Hopefully that works. And you just run it through. There, now she's back in her chair where she belongs. Nope, she jumped down. So then you can just pull up the washi tape. Usually stick it on the edge so I can reuse it. And you have a nice die cut out. Now, we're going to go to the cabin and do the same thing. And hopefully Mia will stay away. She went in the other room. When I said nap, maybe it reminded her. That it was nap time. Because usually I can do my videos in peace. I have 3 cats and the other 2 are off sleeping. I try to keep them off the table when I'm crafting. Tables, I have 4 tables put together right now. We've been doing a lot of crafting for our craft fair. Our first craft fair is coming up here in September 23rd, I believe, is the date for the Wenham High School craft fair. So we've been very busy. Actually, right before this morning, before I was filming, I was pressing fabric for our golden books. We're making little golden book scrapbooks. They're adorable. And they have fabric back spine on them. Beautiful. They're coming out really cute. I have Christmas ones and everyday ones. So here's the cabin. I think that came out really nice. So I don't need my embossing machine anymore. Sorry about my arm. I'm just rolling it around. I'm gonna put my dies back in. Don't want to lose anything, so it's easier to put things away right away. Now it's nice and quiet. So, at the outside of the paper, that's my inside message. I'm just going to see if I put this one. It's going to hide the trees. Okay, that's where that's going to go. It's not, you can move it around and it keeps the nice big one. I think I want to use this one because it's the one that not many people will want to use, because I'll show you what it looks like with the, see, I moved it a little bit, and I'll do some trimming, because with the big one, you're going to have a nice big tree in there. So everybody's going to want to have that on their card. And I can see the people that get this card being a little bit disappointed because they don't have the big tree. So I want to show them the card can be just as pretty without the big tree. I could actually stamp a tree right there. See if I have a separate tree. No, there's no separate tree. However, I am going to take and add the tree, probably 2 trees. I could do the one. And they're mowing again. I think they're actually doing the trimming. Okay, so I'm going to go up high, right on top of these trees, just to extend my forest a little bit. Again, I'm using the evergreen. So I think that's going to solve the problem of not having enough tree. I could have put all 3 across. But I didn't. Oh, this one's really hard to close. So evening evergreen for the trees. And I like that very much. Adding those. Then you have the snow. What's right? This has like a mountain range very softly in the background. So I think what I want to do is take my snips wherever they went. I don't see them. So take larger scissors here. Just gonna slope these pieces down. You can see I'm doing a rounded edge there. Now I'm just going to put it, I don't want my, I have some, said to roll some of the, someone's knocking at my door. Okay. If it's a delivery, we usually get, they just deliver. So hopefully they'll just go away. Now I'm taking the fence. I'm going to add the fence in. Just right there. Clean it off. I did it in the black Memento.